Ever pondered what transpires after a manuscript is done and dusted? There's a crucial stage that can either make or mar a book: developmental editing. But what on earth is it? Let's demystify this enigma. Developmental editing, also dubbed as structural or substantive editing, isn't about the full stops and commas, it's about the wider facets of a manuscript. It's the thorough scrutiny into the core of tale. Picture it this way. For fiction, developmental editing is akin to a health check for your plot, character growth, pacing, and overall framework. It's about ensuring your story is gripping and coherent. And for non-fiction, it's similar but with a twist. It assures a lucid, logical structure and reader-friendly language. If you're penning academic non-fiction, the emphasis is on evaluating the clarity and convincing power of the thesis. So, in a nutshell, developmental editing is about honing the wider structure and components of your manuscript. It's about turning your unpolished, unsliced gem into a dazzling diamond. Now that we are clued up about what developmental editing is, you might query, why is it crucial? Let's envisage a splendid sculpture concealed within a rough hunk of stone. The sculptor, equipped with their chisel and mallet, slowly and meticulously chips away at the rock, unveiling the masterpiece within. This is virtually what developmental editing does to your manuscript. It guarantees a gripping narrative that captivates readers from beginning to end, shaping characters that are tangible and relatable. It strikes the right harmony of elements, ensuring the pacing, tone, and style are constant throughout. But it doesn't hold there. Developmental editing also refines the editing process, diminishing errors and preserving professionalism. Impartial feedback from a professional editor is invaluable. They notice what you, as the author, might overlook. They bring a fresh outlook, spotting inconsistencies, plot loopholes, or areas that might bewilder readers. Hence, developmental editing is not just a process, but a necessity to ensure your manuscript is compelling and professional. So, how does a developmental editor weave their enchantment on a manuscript? Well, it all kicks off with a thorough perusal of the entire manuscript. The developmental editor immerses themselves in the world you've crafted, be it a nail-biting crime thriller or a meticulous historical dissection. Role is to pinpoint the strengths and weaknesses of your oeuvre, identifying parts that could do with a polish and potential areas ripe for enhancement. Once they've gained a firm grip on your manuscript, they'll devise an edit strategy. This is essentially a blueprint for honing your work, outlining the alterations needed to augment its overall structure, rhythm, and character evolution. Subsequently, the developmental editor discusses their appraisal with you, the writer. This is a joint effort with both parties pulling together to fine-tune your manuscript, are often made using tracked amendments in Word, enabling you to review, accept, or dismiss each suggestion. Following a developmental edit, publishers typically conduct a final proofread. Some deploy impartial readers for unbiased criticism and additional expertise. To sum up, developmental editing is an indispensable chain between a raw manuscript and a polished, market-ready product.